Alright, pasok na.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Hello, good
Good
evening
evening.
Good
everyone.
evening, yes.
Ayan, sige, hintayin natin ng kaunti na makapasok ang ating mga bisita.
Yes,
Pasok
pasok mga
namang,
suki.
Ayan.
pasok na muna.
Gabing ito.
Mhm.
Mhm, sige nga.
Right.
Para
Shoutout
iba,
sa ating mga viewers from Singapore, Vietnam, Philippines, at kung saan pa man tayo na aabot ng ating programa. Good evening.
yes, at may bagong gupit.
Yes, of
Mga
course. At
bagong
may bagong
gupit.
rebound. Talagang handang-handa si Kate tonight.
Parang ako lang yung hindi bago ngayon. Luma pa rin yung buhok ko. Parang
Okay lang,
luma-luma
bago
ko na
na,
itsura yan.
okay lang, bago naman yung polo mo.
Alright, bago nga yung polo ko.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, sige. Go, Kay.
At dahil dyan, ready ka na ba sa isang oras na balita at balitaktakan?
Samahan niyo kami sa mundo ng entertainment, music, at social media.
At sa tulong ng teknolohiya, we will keep you informed sa mga latest showbiz happening.
Kaya halina at sumali sa aming kwentuhan, ikwento na yan.
Isplok mo na yan!
Arigay chika na yan! Dito lamang sa...
Starbuzz! Live!
The views and opinions of the guests do not reflect the views and opinions of the hosts. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the hosts do not reflect the views and opinions of the show, the management of this page, and the affiliations of the hosts.
Too hard, too different, too wild, too loud, done with too much style. Too far, too futuristic, and far too young to mess with. Too smooth, too elevated, too smart, too concentrated, too ill, too ever stand still, too hard-headed to vent to think. Feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, yeah!
Yun.
Ayun. Ayan,
There
nakasama
you
na
go.
natin si Claude
Yes.
sa ating OBB.
Taray ng ating OBB.
At nandyan ka na
Bongga.
talaga. Nandyan na talaga si Claude.
Oo, at bilib ako sa mga researcher kung paano nakakalap ng mga video at mga ano.
Siyempre,
Nice,
maghanap tayo lang
nice.
sa Facebook. May videos.
May mga
ano?
stalker.
Turuan mo ako
Mhm.
doon. How? Kailangan matuto, diba? So, matuto nun.
Nang alin?
Yung paggawa nun, yung mga utak.
Akala ko pag sa stock. Kung paano pag sa stock.
Pwede rin, why not, diba?
Yes.
And
Alright,
for more,
for more
Mhm.
updates, please like and subscribe sa ating Facebook page and of course yung ating YouTube channel na Rated J Official at pwede na rin po kayong mag-tweet sa ating bagong Twitter na Rated J Official at para naman sa inyong mga katanungan, you may email us at ratedjofficial@gmail.com.
ayan, please naman po, mag-subscribe na sa ating YouTube
Yes,
para lumipat
yes,
naman po kayo sa
yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
Diba? Ang ating YouTube channel
That's
ay Rated
true.
J Official. Para
Mhm.
kasi minsan nauunang ipinapalabas ko yung ilang mga news features dun sa YouTube natin. So, please mag-subscribe na kayo sa ating YouTube channel na Rated J Official. Hahanapin ko nga kung nasaan yung Rated J Official na yan. Sige, go.
Mhm. True.
Charot.
Nako, alam mo tong linggo na to, napakarami nating mga balita na nakalap. Nakalap talaga, no? At nabasa,
Yes.
no? Oo.
Oo.
Yes, at mamaya meron tayong ipapalabas na interview natin na fresh kay interview lang natin kay Darren Espanto. So mamaya yun.
Yes.
Meron siyang
Abangan
mga
niyo yan,
inamin.
mga K-Chika.
Meron siyang mga inamin sa atin. Yun.
Wow.
So alam niyo
So,
na.
abang-abang yan. Ano kaya yun?
Yes, ayan. Ito po yung YouTube natin, oh. Nakikita ba yan? Makikita niyo yan na ganyan. Rated G Official yan po.
Yes,
So,
subscribe
na po.
Subscribe.
Para makita nyo yung mga videos natin dyan sa Rated G Official. Kaya, sige, umpisahan na natin ang ating mga kwento ngayong gabi. Go!
Mhm.
Sino ba? Ay, ako pala mauuna. Sandali, hindi pa pala ako
Starbuzz
ready. Starbuzz number 1. Ako pala pinakauna ngayong gabi. 'Diba? Ay hindi, si Claude. Go, Claude.
Oh, yes. Para sa ating Starbuzz number 1.
One.
John Lloyd Cruz is really back na nga mga kaibigan kasi kamakailan lamang lumabas na nga sa live TV si John Lloyd last Sunday sa pamamagitan ng isang grand event ng isang online shopping app. Napanood si John Lloyd Cruz sa Kapuso Network at inintroduce pa siya mismo ni Willie Revillame. Malakas din ang ugong-ugong, nalilipat daw si John Lloyd sa GMA7 at magkakaroon pa daw di umano ng isang primetime comedy show kasama si Willie Revillame. Nagtrending ang topic na ito sa Twitter patungkol sa pagbabalik ni John Lloyd Cruz at of course, excited na ang ating mga netizens sa naturang pagbabalik. Yes, welcome back, Lloydie.
Yes.
Kayo ba excited? Ako,
Of
alam niyo
course.
naman na alam niyo naman na ako ay isang kapamilya.
Yes.
Kaya medyo
babalik ang isang John Lloyd, diba?
Oo, yun. Kaya lang, alam mo naman na syempre nalulungkot ako kasi isa siya sa mga talagang magagaling na aktor ng ABS-CBN.
Yes.
Kaya nga, may mga memes na lumabas na since nawala na si John Lloyd, ang papalit sa trono niya ay si ano nga ba yung kamukha niya? Yung kamukha niya?
Sino? May kamukha ba siya?
Yung dating na link kay si Joshua.
Ah, yeah.
Si Joshua Garcia.
Joshua Garcia.
Oo. Pero alam mo, parang naninibago ako na nakikita si John Lloyd sa kabilang network, no, sa GMA7.
Pinapanood mo?
True.
Oo, nung pinapanood ko siya, parang ay kakaiba, iba yung feeling. Tapos parang syempre hindi pa siya ganun ka-comfortable kasi nga first time niya na bumalik ulit sa television. Kaya medyo naninibago. Pero ang balita nga meron daw siyang gagawin na comedy show, sitcom sa GMA. So abangan na lang natin siya kung saan man siya mapunta. At total people come and go. Most likely yung mga yan babalik din naman yung mga yan. Babalik din naman yung mga yan. O iikot lang din yung mga yan. Iikot lang din naman yung mga yan. So, yun.
True, lalo.
Pero
na ulit yung ABS-CBN.
Pero iba pa rin ang itsura niya, 'di ba? Gwapo pa rin tong batang to.
Yes. Walang kupas, gwapo pa rin.
Oo nga, yun. Sige, go ahead. Sige, ang ating pangalawang balita na. Ang ating Starbuzz number 2.
Alright, Miss Universe Philippines 2020, Rabia Mateo at 7 years boyfriend na Neil Salvacion, kumpirmadong hiwalay na. Biyernes, noong ika-4 ng Hunyo, kinumpirma na nga ni Neil ang paghihiwalay nila ni Rabia sa kanyang Instagram post. Hindi ito nakaligtas sa mga mapanuring mata ng netizens na nagbigay ng kani-kanilang komento. Bumuwelt na naman si Neil na ikinalungkot ang mga negatibong komento sa kanilang dalawa ni Rabia. Sabi pa niya na di nila deserve ang mga komentong masakit, lalo na si Rabia. Tigilan na daw ang pagkalat ng mga maling impormasyon. At dagdag pa niya, hindi makatarungang matahin at batuhin ng masakit na salita ang isang tao. Tumahimik na lamang daw kung walang magandang sasabihin. At kahit hiwalay na sila Rabia at Neil, ay nananatili silang magkaibigan at masaya sa kani-kanilang karera at buhay. Yan.
Yan. Anong masasabi nyo dyan? Ganun ba talaga?
Parang di ba? Parang di ba yung mga previous Miss Universe tapos after nila nanalo or sumali tapos like Pia Wurtzbach, sino pa ba? Nagkahiwalay, di ba? Parang yes, Catriona.
Hindi ko
sad.
Dahil sa commitment nila sa Miss Universe kasi medyo marami silang projects diba? So siguro ayaw nilang i-compromise yung relationship na yun. Diba? Better yet, maghiwalay na nga lang. Kaysa divided attention. Kasi eto, parang ang dami mong gagawin like for a good cause, alam mo yan, for the universe itself, and syempre, yung relationship nga na sa boyfriend. Pero, di ba, malay natin, magkaibigan pa rin naman sila eh. So, tingnan natin, malay natin sa darating na panahon sila pa rin talaga.
Ano daw bang ano bang rason ng pagkakahiwalay nila?
Parang
Hindi
parang hindi klaro, oo.
hindi inelaborate. Pero parang
Mm-mm.
sabi dun sa dating interview kay Rabia na na medyo komplikado na.
Malabuan. Mhm.
Komplikado yung sitwasyon nilang dalawa.
Mhm.
Bago
Yes.
pa yung pageant? Bago
Yes,
pa yung
Mm.
pageant?
bago yung Miss Universe pageants. International pageant.
Yeah, and then after nung pageant, 'di ba nag-trending yung issue na parang dinilit ni Neil ang kanilang mga pictures sa kanyang
Pictures.
Instagram. So
Mm-mm.
yun naging parang naging curious yung mga netizens na hiwalay na ba sila, merong mga balitang ganun, which in the first place dininay ni Rabia na friend lang daw sila nung nakasama na sa US and ito yan. And then here comes now the confirmation na hiwalay na nga sila.
Yes.
So sad lang, no? Sayang yung 7 years.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Pero may
ganyan
tsura din
talaga.
may tsura din yung boyfriend niya, ha?
True.
Yes, oo naman. Ayan o.
For
Ay,
sure, marami pa naman
kakalungkot.
nakapila. Yun.
For sure yan.
Yun. O sige, eto na yung okay, sige, eto na yung ating Starbuzz number 3. Ay, akin pala yung number 3 pa rin.
Yes,
So yun na
it's
yung
your
number
turn.
5, Claude, ha? Ayan, number
Sure.
3. Okay. Okay, itong Starbuzz number 3 natin. Sa pangalawang pagkakataon, napili ang popstar royalty, Sarah Geronimo. Ay, gawin ko nga rin yung ginawa ko kanina. Sandali, pag ganyan din. Yung parang ginawa ko kay Karina kanina. Kailangan ganyan din. O, ganyan din siya. Yan.
O, diba? Na-highlight.
Yan. So, sa pangalawang pagkakataon, napili ang popstar royalty, Sarah Geronimo bilang kinatawan ng Pilipinas sa Online ASEAN Japan Music Festival 2021 na ipinalabas sa YouTube noong June 5, 2021. Pinakita ni Sarah Geronimo sa nasabing festival ang kanyang performance sa awiting Ikot-Ikot Lang, kung saan nasa isang umiikot na set kinunan ang nasabing performance. Kasama ni Sarah ang mga kinatawan ng mga bansang Japan, Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Thailand, of course sa Vietnam, at dito sa Singapore. Una nang lumabas si Sarah sa nasabing festival noong 2018 kung saan inawit niya ang kanyang hits na kilometrong layo at saka yung ano yan? Tala. Yun. So congratulations, Sarah, and yan, good job girl. Good job girl talaga.
Good job girl talaga. Yeah, pero pag talagang Sarah Geronimo ang nag-perform, talagang no doubt, 100% talaga yung binibigay niya sa bawat performance. At talagang nagmamarka, di ba? She just don't hindi lang siya nag-perform for the sake na, di ba? But always siyang may talagang trademark at markang iniiwan.
I think sa mga hindi pa nakakapanood, pwede nyo pa rin pong mapanood sa YouTube. Kasi hanggang June 11 po siya ipapalabas sa YouTube. Ay, may nakalagay ng oras, 12 and 3 p.m. Hindi ko alam kung paano yung 12 at saka 3 p.m. Ayan. Pero tignan natin, hanapin natin sa YouTube yan. At mapanood nga tong si Sarah Geronimo na to.
Yes.
Diba? Yan. Congratulations, Sarah.
Congratulations.
I think ipapalabas sa kanya is yung part ng concert niya. Kung natatandaan nyo, di ba nag-concert lang siya recently. Yung sa Tala concert niya. So I think yung music video nun o yung video doon, yun ang ipapalabas nila for her part. Dito. So ito yung umiikot siya sa isang napakalaking set. So umiikot-ikot siya doon. Yun yung ipinalabas ata dun sa music video na to. Or dun sa concert na to. Itong Online ASEAN Japan Music Festival na to. Alright?
Alright.
Okay. At eto na yung ating Starbuzz number 4. 4. Sandali. Ayusin lang muna natin si Starbuzz number 4. Okay, go ahead.
Go, kay Chika.
Ay, hindi. Hindi, si Claude yan.
Alright, okay. Okay, so para sa ating Starbuzz number 4, sinampahan ng kasong 2 counts of aggravated acts of lasciviousness and aggravated slight physical injury ang aktor na si Tony Labrusca sa City Prosecutor ng Makati noong June 4, 2021. Isa Sa mga naghain ng reklamo ay isang babaeng hindi pinangalanan para daw mapangalagaan ang kanyang privacy. At ayon sa babae, minolestya umano siya ni Tony ng 2 beses. Aggravated slight physical injuries naman ang reklamong isinampa ni Dennis Ibay dahil sa pananakal na ginawa di umano sa kanya ni Tony sa insidenteng nangyari sa tahanan ng mga Ibay noong January 16, 2021. Ayon sa opisyal na pahayag na nilabas ng kampo ng mga biktima, sinadya di umano ng aktor ang pangmumolestya sa babaeng complainant at ang pananakal umano ni Tony kay Dennis Ibay at hindi raw bababa sa 4 ang witness na nakakita sa insidente. Naglabas naman ng official statement ng legal counsel ni Tony na si Attorney Joji Alonso hinggil sa kaso. Pahayag ng abogado ni Tony, we have just been informed that complaints of the alleged acts of lasciviousness and slight physical injuries have been filed against our client, Mr. Tony Labrusca. The said acts allegedly occurred 5 months ago. Ayon sa kampo ni Tony, naghihintay lamang sila ng opisyal na kopya ng reklamo bago sila magkomento at gumawa ng mga legal na hakbang. Dagdag pa ng abogado ni Tony, we welcome all the legal process taking its course, where in the end, the truth shall always prevail.
And I thank you.
And I thank you.
Tama.
O sige, anong reaction nyo dyan? Namolestya? Sa tingin nyo, totoo kaya to? Ito, allegation niya.
Ayoko magsalita.
Ako din,
But
ayoko
then,
magsalita.
Pero ang nakakapagtaka lang is, it happened January, tapos ngayon nang nag-file.
Why?
Diba? Parang, why took them so long? So,
Baka
parang
naman-
isa yung magiging tanong, diba?
Parang kanta.
Hindi, yung iba kasi, diba, ibang babae, talagang takot naman talaga sila to face. Alam mo yun? It's kind of act. Medyo,
Yeah.
Kasi, syempre, yung iba, uhusgahan ka ng tao, tapos iba, diba, hindi natin alam, baka si
True.
Ate Girlie kilala din. So, and the family. So, mga ganong bagay. Pinag-isipan muna yun malamang sa malamang. Pinag-isipan ng 100 times.
Sandali, iniisip ko, meron bang bagong proyekto si Tony?
Parang wala.
Parang wala.
Parang wala naman.
Ay, meron siya. Hello
meron ba?
Stranger. Hello Stranger, the movie. Pero after nun, merong Hello Stranger season 2.
Alam mo,
Pero parang
may
matagal
season 2 ba?
pa. Meron
Oo,
season 2
parang wala
ata
siyang
yun.
project ngayon.
Oh, kaya inisip ko lang, baka naman parang promo kaya ito?
For publicity, right?
For publicity?
Grabe naman kung
Oo.
promo, kaso.
Malay ko ba?
Well, of course. Para
Malay
maging
ko ba?
parang maging malaki yung impact. Pero anyway, it's very hard to speculate, 'di ba? Kasi right. Baka na lang natin kung ano ang magiging
Ano na lang ang sasabihin niyo doon sa babaeng minolestya niya at saka doon sa binugbog niya, di umano?
They have to show evidence, concrete evidence.
Hindi
Evidence?
Oo, kasi 'di ba? Sabi lang nakakita ng witness.
Hindi
Yes,
lang sa
Kay.
babae yun. Sa lahat ng babae na namolestya at kung pinagtangkaan kayo, please, you have to step up. Step out. Ganon. Kailangan nyo sabihin, kailangan nyo laban yung karapatan nyo. Talagang galit na galit.
Galit ka, girl. Galit ka, girl.
Hindi, kasi diba?
Affected ka.
Kayaan mo lang, baka gawin nyo ng taong yun sa iba pa. Diba? Hindi lang para sa'yo. Protektahan natin yung kapwa natin. Okay, babae man yan. Any gender. Okay? Kung sa tingin nyo, namolestya kayo or natapakan ng iyong pagkatao talaga. Pagkatao. Anong tawag dito? Basta, yun na yun. Medyo nag-emotion.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Miss Singapore.
And I
Thank you for
Laban na laban talaga ito si pang pageant na talaga ito si Kay.
Meron atang pinaghahandaan tong si Kay na to.
Oo, true.
Yun. Eto, kakayanin mo ba tong picture na to? Ayan.
Saan? Oh my God, yes, nag-trending yan, di ba? Nag-trending yung picture na yan ni Darren.
Correct. Ayan.
Ang init.
O sige, basahin niyo na. Claude, ikaw
Diba?
na magbasa.
May pakilikili si Kuya Darren. At ito na nga ang ating Starbuzz number 5.
5.
Nakapanayam kanina ng Rated J, kaninang hapon lamang si Darren Espanto sa media launch ng kanyang upcoming digital concert na Home Run. Tinanong din ng Rated J kay Darren kung magpapakita ba siya ng katawan sa nasabing concert. Ang sagot ni Darren, narito, panuorin nating lahat.
Of Rated J.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Darren.
Oh, I love
Um,
this setup.
Hi, I'm calling here. Nandito ako ngayon sa Singapore. Hello, kamusta ka na?
I'm good, thank you po.
Great. I've actually interviewed you when you were here nung 1MX. I'm not sure if you still remember that during the rehearsals, right?
Yeah.
Right, great. Now you're more matured and right now you're showing more skin this time sa mga pictorials mo and even sa Instagram mo. Are we seeing a new image or are we seeing that new image of Darren in your forthcoming concert? It's like, are you gonna show a little bit more flesh, a little bit more skin in that concert?
Definitely. I know I don't want to spoil anything pa, pero yun nga po, since malapit na po yung concert, anong araw na ba ngayon? Yun nga po, June 8 na. So, it's less than 11 days away. And nakita ko na yung mga ipapasuot po sa akin ni Kuya Rodel, my stylist for the concert. And I was so shocked na talagang na-incorporate niya po yung bagong Darren sa isusuot ko dun sa concert, sa show. As in, ibang look siya from what people saw on ASAP and from my previous concerts before that I have staged. Yun nga po, mas mature din siya. And medyo mas, yeah, it shows a bit more skin. And, it's, you can still maintain a wholesome image even if you show a bit of skin here and there and stuff like that. And part din siya ng growing up po para sa akin. Pero yung talagang overall look is something that I was really surprised with kasi may mga damit siyang pinakita sa akin na never ko pa na-try and I was never confident na isuot. And now, I'm really excited kasi it's a different look po talaga overall, and that's something that you can all look forward to in the concert as well, aside from the new sound and stuff like that.
So right now it's like you have to prepare for your voice as well as your body, kumbaga, for the event.
Opo, medyo, kasi si Kuya Rodel, medyo, malakas.
Playful.
Opo, malakas talaga yung paniniwala niya sa akin na hindi, kaya mo tong i-push, be. Kaya mong isuot yan sa stage. And I was like, oh my gosh, tingnan natin, Kuya.
Well, in this upcoming concert, what inputs did you have in terms of like perhaps a production or even the song choices or kahit siguro sa technical aspect? Meron ka bang inputs doon?
Oh, definitely po talaga. Since yun nga, I'm more open to saying my opinions kasi dati talagang oo lang ako ng oo. Ngayon talagang kung may gusto po akong baguhin, sasabihin ko na po talaga. And, as I said earlier, most of the songs po sa set list were chosen by me. And a lot of these songs, I'd say, have played a role in my journey as well, even before I joined The Voice Kids. Like, just growing up din po, my journey in life as well. So, you can expect a lot of that. Where else have I? Oh, sa choreography din po. Kung may gusto po akong medyo baguhin, sasabihin ko din kina D-Grind. And pati sa areglo ng music, sasabihin ko po kay Sir Sok kung medyo gusto kong ibahin yung tunog ng kantang to or gusto ko pong ibahin yung feel niya overall, yung tempo niya. Kapag yung isang kanta po, binilisan nyo, talagang iba na agad yung feel niya eh. And if binagalan mo naman, it gives this whole more intimate and emotional feel as well. So that's a few things that we played with sa mga areglo po ng mga kanta sa concert. So, yeah, I'd say this Darren is a lot more hands-on with everything that's happening around him din po.
Wow, that's great to hear because right now lumalabas talaga yung artistry ng isang Darren Espanto, not just as a singer pero talagang total performer and the artist himself. But I'm just wondering, meron ka ba mga songs na ayaw kantahin?
Ayaw kantahin? Parang wala naman po kasi like recently nga I just released, well, not me. Zach and I just released our collaboration on his song Beanie Beanie, and it's a very different sound from what I usually sing since Beanie Beanie is a lot more chill. And yun nga po, I want to try exploring different sounds, mga iba't ibang kanta na kaya kong gawin siguro po kasi yun nga, I don't wanna keep myself boxed in as well. And um ano po ulit yung isang
There are songs that you don't like to sing.
Okay. If there are songs I don't like, I feel like wala po talaga kasi like sa Aces nung 2019, yung concert po namin na yun, operatic, and I did it again for my birthday prod this year on ASAP. And then, ito pong new single ko, Urban Pop, so medyo iba yung tunog niya. And then my other singles, my alternative done, my R&B and stuff like that. I even want to try jazz and blues because it's such a cool genre. It's very relaxing, and I've never been able to sing a song po na ganun, yung mga Frank Sinatra and stuff like that. So maybe in the future, maybe in this concert, you might even see that. Pero that's why I also look up to artists like Bruno Mars and The Weeknd because they incorporate sounds from songs that our parents grew up with their music now. Kaya tunog bago siya pero tunog 90s or 70s or 80s pa rin siya eh. So yun din, dun ko rin kinukuha yung inspirasyon. So I wouldn't say there aren't any songs that I don't wanna sing kasi like I said earlier din po, you know, if there are songs na parang mataas naman masyado, kaya naman po siyang ibaba ng mga 1 key or 2 na ganun pa rin yung impact niya. Nasa delivery mo talaga yan eh. So, ayun po.
I'm looking forward to hear you sing Death Rock siguro.
Oh yeah.
My sister is a singer and she's in Canada as well and she really likes Death Rock. Babae yung kapatid ko na yon.
Yeah, grabe po yung genre yun. Like,
right.
Recently nga lang pinag-uusapan namin ng team na grabe yung placement nila, yung ngalangalan nila. Tsaka yung placement kasi ilalabas mo yung dila mo if you want to, you know, sing songs like that and stuff. So, I wanna try and explore as many different genres po talaga. Maybe even death rock talaga na mga ganun. So, yeah, kahit for fun lang. Alam niyo po yun. Just to keep myself busy and creative.
Right. Anyways, thank you very much. Nice talking to you, Darren, and thank you very much, Sam. I know that we are both excited for this, and take care, everyone.
Thank you po.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Darren. Thanks, Sam.
Hi.
There you go.
Yes.
Wow.
Ayun, nakamute pala ako. Ano masasabi niyo sa interview na yan? Ano ang masasabi niyo sa pakilikili
Bait
ni
lang kausap,
Darren?
di ba? Parang bait lang kausap ni Darren, di ba? Napaka-magalang na bata.
Yung one
Wala
and
daw ako na-comment. Wala daw ako na-comment. Off the air ko na lang sasabihin.
Perform. Di ba
Oo,
one
magaling
and-
talaga. Magaling
Magaling,
talaga.
yeah. No doubt about that.
Yes.
Magaling talaga. And speaking of Darren, abangan nyo kasi meron tayong sorpresa sa mga kababayan natin dito sa Singapore this coming June 20 kasi merong project
Wow.
ang nagagawin ng Rated J kasama ang isang malaking network para
Wow.
sa pagdiriwang 2021.
Ay,
Ayun.
wow.
So abangan nyo na lamang po yung event na yan.
True.
Hopefully,
Right.
tuloy-tuloy na kami para dun sa event na yan. Alright.
Mhm.
So
That's
anyways,
exciting.
ano?
Natakot ako, may biglang lumabas na ulo dun sa kanina
Saan?
interview mo.
Na?
Di ba sa gilid?
Oo.
Sino
Ano
kaya
yun?
yun? I swear. Di ba dito sa gilid ko? Di ba? I swear. Hindi ko. Akala ko.
Baka may kasama ka dyan, hindi mo nakikita, June.
Wala akong kasama. I swear. Wala akong kasama.
Baka nga hindi mo nakikita, pero nandyan lang sila sa gigilid,
Pero-
nakikichismis din.
Di ba? Nakita nyo rin?
Ako nakita ko. Sino yun, June?
Ako hindi ko masyado napansin. Bakit
I
ba?
swear. I swear, wala akong kasama dito sa
Wala.
bahay. I swear, wala akong kasama. Kaya nga nagtaka ko, ba't may biglang lumabas dito sa gilid?
June! You have to check.
Review natin ang video mamaya.
Akala ko
Tingnan natin
akala ko yung parang nag-i-imagine lang ako kanina. Ibig sabihin
Mhm.
nakita mo rin.
No.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
nag-goosebumps
my
na ako. Oo,
God. At
nag-goosebumps.
biglang naging horror ang ating topic.
Okay, anyway,
Ay!
sige, mamaya
Ingat ka dyan.
ipapalabas ulit natin yun.
Yes.
Pero kailangan tanggalin muna
True.
natin si Kay dito
Ay,
sa part na to, 'di ba? Ayan, kasi may
Bye,
pa-entrance
Kay.
muna tayo. Alright, sige. O sige, tayo muna ang mag-introduce. Claude, tonight makakasama
Mhm.
natin ang lead star at ang director ng short film na The Decision. Claude?
Pero bago yan, panoorin muna natin ang ilang mga eksena sa nasabing short film. Roll VTR.
Ay, ayaw niya.
Ayaw niyo
Ayaw,
mag-roll.
ayaw mag-play. Sandali, ito, isa pa. Gagawin, mali. Naku, paano ko ba gagawin to? Sige, ito, try natin ulit. Um, Paano ko ba siya gagawin?
Tayo na lang kaya ang mag-roll.
Hindi, ito.
Just
Ito
kidding.
ito na.
Alright.
Kaso, wala tong sound.
Mm.
Wait, let me try to do this way.
Mhm.
Nako, ayaw. O sige, kahit walang sound na lang. Panoorin na lang
Sige,
natin
sige,
to.
go.
Ang sabi niya dito, definitely, yes. Ganun siya. Oh,
Tayo na
yes.
lang
Hindi,
mag-dub.
sabi, hindi, mataas kasi yung pitch niya dito. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes,
Oh.
yes. Ayan. And without further ado, sige, ipakilala na natin, of course, the
Mhm.
lead star for the film na, ay, kailangan ipakita rin natin yung film title niya. The lead star from, ay, ano ba, yun? Hindi ako handa.
Okay
Nagbabagal
lang
pa. Ay,
yan. Take your
o sige.
time.
Sige, ipakilala mo na. Ikaw na magpakilala. The lead star of the...
Right, ladies and gentlemen. So tonight, makakasama po natin ang lead actress ng the film The Decision, no other than Miss Karina Baksain, our K-Chika, our co-host, and of course, kasama ang director at ang producer na si Guro.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi,
Hello.
Guru.
everyone.
Hello,
Hi,
guys.
Kay. Hi,
Hello,
Guru.
Guru.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks for the invite.
Thank you very much. And we're
Yeah,
here
it's our
to...
pleasure.
Yeah, and we're here to get to know more about the film that you have just
Mhm.
directed and that stars one of our friends here, Karina. All right, Guru,
Mhm.
tell us a little bit more about the film. What is it all about?
I hope you have watched the film by now. It's released in YouTube.
Mhm.
The movie is all about a girl who is in a dilemma and then how she makes a decision, chooses her career. She listens to her heart, not to the mind. Like that is where the passion is. Like she's it's a story about a girl who is who has been offered a bank job, as well as she gets the call from an agency to be a model for one of the brand ambassador for one of the modeling agency and the fashion apparel agency, right? So that is where she will get into a dilemma as to whether to take bank job or a modeling career. And she consults her friends and then the model friend, and then ultimately she makes a decision to, and then she listens to her heart, not her mind, right? So that is the movie is about. Sometimes you will have to make a decision listening to your heart.
But is it always the heart that has to be followed? Okay, we
Not
get to
always,
see
but
that in the
yeah.
film. Right, okay. Claude?
Yeah, hi Guru.
Yep.
Yeah, so I hope that you can hear me clearly. So we
Yes,
have
yes.
seen that the film has participated in some indie short film festival like the San Francisco and London Festival, and as well as the Accord Cine Fest. So would you
That's right.
please tell us, like, how does it feel to be participating in such indie festivals?
Actually, there are two answers to it. One word, I mean, the short answer is you get a global audience, right? So all of a sudden you'll reach to an audience where you had not earlier access to, number one. And the second answer is it's not an easy job, right? First, you will have to choose as to where all the festivals are happening, and then what kind of nominations that are open for, and then it's not only these three. I mean, these three are the festivals that we got recognized, that we got recognition from all these three festivals. But we have participated in LA as well as St. Petersburg, and then Hong Kong Indie Festival. So there are many more results to come. Close to around 8 festivals that we have participated, out of which 3 we have heard. If you ask me the experience, it's truly rewarding, right? For all the hard work that you have done. And number two, Karina is all well known in all these countries, like whether it is Los Angeles or Hong Kong or St. Petersburg, any country for that matter. When we pitch for this festivals, what happens? You get to meet a lot of filmmakers, film festival organizers. So they watch your film. We have to market these films in those forums, and then they watch these films, and then they select. So for us, winning is not a primary criteria here. Participating is what makes a lot of difference because you get to meet a lot of people, you get a global audience, and then immediately you're recognized across the world. We get a global platform. So that's a truly different experience, I can say.
But usually these kinds of festivals, Guru, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. There are festivals which are like just for the sake of you join, so it's not like you're competing, and there are also like festivals that you actually join and you want to compete.
Correct.
So among this, I mean, these festivals that you've actually joined, these are festivals that you're joining for the sake of joining it, or
No,
to be
no.
have to have a global um, um, a- awareness of people about your film, or you're also trying to compete with for the film.
There are different criteria. I mean, to answer your question, it is not just for the entering purpose or just for the global, what do you call that, the global participation purposes. It's
Mm-mm.
also for competing. When I say competing, this is the first film that we have made, right? And then there are a lot of expectations from the film festivals as to there are criteria as to how they select. We meet all these criteria when we are competing it. So when you compete, what happens? The seriousness a lot more there. You have to pay fees to the competing into these festivals. When you pay
Oh.
fees and competing, that is when the seriousness comes into the picture. So if you're damn serious about it, if you're knowing your basics very well, if you know your content very well, if you have known that you have made a good movie, meeting all the technical criteria, then only you dare to enter. If you enter in any other festivals where it is just a, for the sake of participation, you will not have that seriousness, right?
Mm.
So when you enter a competition, it's a true competition, and then it's a true recognition. That is what I feel about it.
And I think definitely you are very serious about this. That's why you've
Absolutely.
actually. How did you get to choose Karina for the role?
It's,
Yes.
it's, it's, it's a very interesting story, right? I mean, earlier, before making films, I'm a fashion photographer as well, right?
Mhm.
So we met during one of the social gatherings, and then we were discussing about Karina has got amazing portrait features. If you see her properly, right? The facial features are excellent. So I was planning for a thematic shoot with her. And then when I came up with this movie making option, I had a couple of people whom I have auditioned and who had shortlisted for the films. And then when I was discussing with him, the story of the film is such that a person should demonstrate the passion of modeling, something that is very a person who is very interested, who is very crazy about taking things up and then taking it and running and then achieving it. That kind of a desire I could see in her when I speak to her. So that's when I offered her, "Will you be able to pull this off?" I mean, she said, I don't have any acting experience. I've not done any acting before, but I can give it a try." But when she said that I can give it a try, that thing has a like some kind of a punch in that. She had the confidence. So that is when I realized, yes, she can pull this off conveniently. And then we met for script discussions, and then screenplay was handed over to her. Within a week's time, she was absolutely phenomenal. She practiced it so well. And on the day of shooting, we finished this film in just 4 hours. Like it was a very, very, like different experience because no films get completed so fast. Only if the actors are very good, it can be done.
Right, right. I mean, like in my case, I've actually done my first and only film for, I think, 3 days. I actually did a film. You know, that's why I was wondering how come you didn't go and how come you didn't meet me and ask if I would want to be part of your film. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Maybe next,
Claude.
next
Maybe the
film.
next one.
Yeah, but I was serious about it. I
Mm.
have a film. I
Mhm.
had a
Mhm.
film back in in
Oh,
in,
you
in the
did.
college years. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
Wow.
wow.
yep.
Oh,
Right.
great.
Okay. Claude.
Yeah, so I guess earlier Guru mentioned right that this film has reached already international audience, and then you have the very good cast. So what should we expect in this film, just for our audience or for those who
Mhm.
are not able to watch the movie should be aware of?
This movie carries a very simple message. The message, when I say it's a very simple one, because it's up to an
Mm-hmm.
individual. Like when they come across in their life, and then when they meet a point where the roads are diverged, right? One is a difficult path, and one is the easy path. Always, people
Mm-hmm.
tend to take the easy path where they can achieve success faster. Is the you know belief, and then they just leave the difficult path without even venturing into it. This movie
Mm-hmm.
tells that there is a 9 to 5 desk job that is offered to a girl who can easily pick that option, and then she can take that job, and then she can be on a regular salaried employee. But
Mm-hmm.
here, what happens in this film is she chooses a career that is quite challenging. It's a modeling. There is no any fixed, what do you call that, a salary guaranteed. But still, since she has a passion, she dares to take that
Mm-hmm.
option. So this movie, the takeaway message is sometimes you will have to listen. That is the reason why I said it's sometimes you will have to listen to your heart, because no matter whatever the difficult path is, that if you are passionate about it, you are going to definitely achieve success. That's the
Mm-hmm.
Right.
message.
And right. And actually, Guru, this is the
Mm.
same message that I've actually gotten from one of the Filipino chef who was
Mhm.
just
Mm-hmm.
awarded as a chef of the year.
Mhm.
She's a Filipino. She actually won against a lot of other chefs here in Singapore and all over the world. And
Wow.
she used to be a corporate lady, or she used to be working in a corporate where and it's a big company. It's actually a huge FMCG company, and she quit that job
Mhm.
and continued her passion of being a chef. And right now, she just won an award from a very uh, big award as the chef of the year for this certain, I forgot already what's the name of this organization, but yes, I think it's the same message that you are trying to give to the
True.
audience, that
Mm-hmm.
it's sometimes it's not just about the money, but it's also
True.
about how much you actually like to do
Absolutely.
your thing,
Your
right?
passion,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay, I will
Mm-hmm.
have other questions for you, Guru, later on, but let me
Sure.
get to Karina first
Mm-hmm.
because I want to speak Filipino already. All right. Okay, Kay.
Mine's up
Ayan,
for the
sige.
English.
Yan, sige.
Yes, it's your turn, Kay.
Kay, kamusta? Paano ka pala na-convince na gawin itong nasabing short film? Kasi alam naman natin lahat na ikaw nagmo-model talaga, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
pero paano ka naman na-convince na gumawa ng isang pelikula? Kasi iba naman to.
Mm-hmm.
Gumagalaw
Yeah.
to eh. Gumagalaw to eh.
Okay.
May
So,
pinagsisisihan ka ba?
hindi naman. I mean, in the first place kasi, in the first place talaga, no? Hindi ko in-expect na this will actually go out or go bigger. So going
Mm-hmm.
to like London, San Francisco, and any other places, I thought this will just be like, here in Singapore. So I was actually shocked that, it's like everywhere now. And siguro, of course, for that, because of his passion. So, um, na-convince ako na gawin yung project, it's because I wanted to do something different for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought of it na this is the best opportunity for me to go out to my comfort zone, which before kasi ako hesitant talaga ako. I don't have that self-confidence to, face the, camera. Pero started 2016. Yeah, parang I went out of my shell, ganon, to explore the world. Something like that. Okay? So ngayon, na-convince ako kasi ang maganda yung yung storyline niya. maganda yung message na ipaparating, which actually we can pwede natin siyang isabuhay, yung ganon, yung sa real life natin, lalo na ngayong pandemic. Kunyari, diba? We have to make our decision right away. So it's either gusto ba natin ng stability or we want to follow our heart, which is our passion, na magiging happy tayo. So something like that. So maganda yung story, kaya sobrang na-convince din ako to do it. Yun. Yun yan.
God.
Alright, so I just want to know, Kay, na bata ka pa lang ba ay mahilig ka ng umarte or meron ka bang mga background like theater, mga ganung drama?
Actually, wala. Ang naaalala ko lang, umaarte ako sa tatay ko. Para hindi umalis ng bahay or isama ako.
Paano yung arte?
Yung mga tipong kunyari, iiyak ka, tapos maglulupasay ka, yung ganon. Maglulupasay ka para isama ka kung saan pupunta, ganon. Kaya bilihan ka ng pagkain, ice cream, candies, mga ganon. Ganun lang yung background ko sa acting. Pero sa hindi kasi alam ng nakakarami, actually, I did extra sa iba pang Filipino Hindi ko
Like
lang
what?
siya i-reveal. Extra.
Hindi ka i-reveal.
Sa Manila yan? Sa Manila?
Na-curious tuloy ako.
Hoy, sandali, sa Manila yan?
Meron sa Manila, meron din dito sa Singapore. If you remember, pumunta dito si Shaina Magdayaw, sino pa to? Si Miss Taro Santos. So, sila yung kasama ko dun sa pinag-extrahan ko na movie.
Uy, hanapin nga natin yan. Sabihin mo nga mamaya kung ano yung film na yan. Sige, na
Pero
hanapin
Kay, meron ka
namin.
bang meron ka bang mga sinalihan ng mga acting workshop? Ganon, before ka naging Oo, kasi curious ako, di ba? Sabi ni Guru, wala siyang Yes, yung mga paganong level.
Wala, kasi ang pangit ko nung bata ako.
Ngayon ba? Maganda ka na? Joke lang.
Mga bully.
Enhance. Marunong na mag-ayos. Yeah, ganon.
Wow. So, meron talaga innate sa kanya yung pag-arte, di ba? Wala nang workshop whatsoever.
Correct. Kay, kwento mo naman yung role mo sa film. Ano yung pangalan mo sa film? Ano yung ginawa mo sa film?
Alright, so ayun nga, para sa nakakarami, lalo na sa ating Filipino community, ayan. So ang name ko po sa movie is Kiara. Ako si Kiara. Ngayon,
Kiara Santos?
Kiara. Para rin katunog lang din ng Karina.
Kiara Soto. Akala ko Kiara Soto. Ayan.
Yes, actually nakakalito kasi minsan, 'di ba, yung 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 kasama mo sa natatawag nila ako ng Karina kasi my name is parang lang din. Parang
sounds
lang
like
dun sa Kiara.
Katunog.
Yes,
sounds
exactly.
Oo. So ngayon, ito yung role ko. Bali nasa dilemma nga ako na pagpili sa pagiging brand ambassador ng isang modeling agency, at the same time yung magiging financial analyst, bank job siya. So ngayon, syempre, hindi ako makapag-desisyon nung una kasi confused ako kung it's either pipiliin ko ba yung pagiging model o pipiliin ko ba yung pagiging financial analyst. So ngayon, nakakatawa kasi ayokong kunin yung yung idea, yung suggestions ng parents ko kung ano ba yung nila, sasabihin nila. Kasi alam ko na sa sarili ko na ipupush nila ako dun sa more stable na job, which is the financial analyst. So ngayon, mas pinili kong kausapin yung dalawa kong kaibigan, 2 close friends ko, which is yung una, si Eli. So Eli. Si Eli, which is si Kath yun. Kathleen Martinez, nasa na siya ngayon? Nasa US. So, hello, Kath. Ayan. So, si Eli ngayon, parang alam niya na dati ko pa pang pangarap maging model. So, in-advise niya sa akin na you have to follow your heart, my dear. Passion mo yan and yan talaga yung gusto mo dati pa. And eto na yung chance mo. Parang one-time chance siya na naandyan na sa harap mo. Grab the opportunity. And then I have the second best friend which is, what is her name? Si Anton, yung yeah. I forgot her name, screen name. What is her
Anne.
Anne,
A-double-N.
yan. Which is
Grabe,
name,
nakalimutan.
actually. So it's easier. So Anton, si Antoinette yun.
Yan,
So,
si Maria Antoinette Dizon
Yeah, Maria
Padalian
Antoinette.
Lim.
Hello, Beshi. Ayan. So, si Antoinette ngayon, bale...
Alam mo, gandang-ganda ako sa mukha ng babaeng to.
Ang ganda,
Itong si
diba?
Maria Antoinette. Oo, pag tinitingnan ko yung mga pictures niyo, ang ganda ng features ng babaeng to. Pang kanto, pang beauty contest din to.
Yes. So, ngayon si Antoinette, ang in-advise niya sa akin is i-follow ko yung pagiging financial analyst which is more stable dahil yun sa experience na meron siya. Kasi nasa modeling industry siya eh. So, ang feel niya na pag finalo ko yung modeling career, mahirap, you have to always look pretty, presentable sa mga tao, hindi ka pwede magkamali, you have to be perfect all the time. So sabi niya, yung advice niya, yan, pag pinili mo yung pagiging financial analyst, you don't have to always look perfectly, diba? Ganon. So ako ngayon, confused pa rin ako. Pero in the end, I've decided to grab the one-time opportunity which is, yun nga, of being a model dun sa modeling agency. Ayun, as a brand ambassador. Ayun yung role ko. Ayun.
I have a question to both of you, for both Guru and Karina. Recently, because of this pandemic that we are going through, have you ever experienced the same dilemma or the same crossroads in life that this lady in this film actually has experienced as well? Were you in a crossroads as well? I mean, probably recently because of the pandemic or any other reasons that probably inspired you to do this or to do this film, Guru?
In a way, actually, yes. Because when you say, for example, the decision itself is an example. When I say example, it's a passion for me to make films. And then because of the pandemic situation, you cannot go out, shoot, and then you'll have to take a lot of risk. And it stops you, stops you, and then there's no other way out. Unfortunately, when circuit breaker was open and then there were some more people were allowed, our passion did not stop there. Definitely, before circuit breaker was open, you're in a dilemma. Oh, what will I do? Whether I'll pursue my passion or not, and whether if I have to make a film, whether the dream will be fulfilled or not. But when the opportunity knocks, immediately, no matter you cannot shoot outside, but whatever the opportunity was given, and then wherever there was a scope to do it, we made it happen. To answer your question, yes, we underwent that kind of a situation where you are in a dilemma, you are in the crossroads, you don't know what to do, but wait for the opportunity and then strike it when the opportunity knocks it out. Simple.
What about you, Karina? Pwede naman tayo mag-Tagalog,
Oo. Actually, ina-analyze ko yung situation ko if similar happened to me. However, parang wala naman na yung I have to make decision.
Not just in about career, pwede rin ito sa personal life mo.
Personal life, yeah.
Yes, I understand. Yun. So, siguro ang ma-relate ko na lang dun sa story is if wala ka sa family mo, your support system is actually your friends. Ayan. So, sila lang yung matatakbuhan mo sa oras na pangangailangan, yung ganon. And we always have to remember na we have to keep ourselves sane. So, ayun, kailangan natin na makakausap, yung share natin ang problems natin. Kaya, it's very important yung role ng mga friends sa life natin. Ayun, yun
Mhm.
lang.
Right. Okay, maybe for our last question now for Guru and also to Kay, first of all, thank you very much for joining us tonight, and probably your last words and invitation na rin, invitation for our
Mhm.
viewers, and maybe what is your advice for the people who are also going through the same dilemma or crossroads in their lives at the moment.
Mhm.
So,
Maybe we
Guru.
can
One
start with
one
Guru.
one word answer. I mean, one sentence. Fortune favors the brave. Be brave in do whatever you want to do. Go with your passion, with a strong heart, and then achieve it.
And
Nice.
would you like to invite our viewers
Yes.
to catch your
Mhm.
film?
I request everybody to watch it. It's an inspirational movie, and then we've got our lead actor has done a phenomenal job. So please
Thank you.
support us.
Thank you very much, Guru
Yes.
and
Thank
Kay.
you so
Yep.
much.
Thank you.
Kay.
Yes, actually, guys, you can follow Guru on YouTube, right? Maybe if you can, it's last month.
It's it's at the rate Lensman Dairy Productions. We post all our films on YouTube at Lensman
Mhm.
Dairy Productions. And then when I say that we post all our films, I'm already planning for a next movie. It's a murder mystery where
Mhm.
Karina is also featuring. So all
Wow.
the more reason to
Wow.
follow that.
Can I be the killer of
There's a
Karina?
revelation already.
Can I be
Next
the killer of
project.
this lady?
Diba?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much. Kay, invite mo na sila, ang ating mga viewers.
Yeah, so I'm inviting everyone to watch The Decision. Ayan, under Lensman Diary and Production. So yeah, of course, film directed and scriptwritten by Guru himself, and of course, together with my friends, best friends, Antoinette Padalan Dizon, Kathleen. Yes, Kathleen Martinez. And of course, Arthur Jake Villanueva. Yan, AJ, kung nanonood ka ngayon. Actually, wala kasi siyang Facebook. Wala siyang Facebook. So, ayan.
Message ko nga yan sa Instagram, hindi naman nag-reply,
Wala siyang
sininzone
Facebook.
ako.
AJ,
Sabi
don't
mo
have
sa kanya,
Facebook.
sininzone ako.
Yeah, so, but actually, he wanted to join, but he's shy lang. Ayan. But
Shy-shy ka
I'm
dyan.
inviting everyone to support short indie film. Ayan. So, lalo na po sa ating mga anong tawag sa amin? Beginners. Beginners.
Newbie.
Mga newbie.
Mga newbie like
Newbie.
myself. Ayan. Supportan po natin ang sariling atin dito sa Singapore. Sariling atin dito sa Singapore.
Yes.
Ang kulit. Ayan. So, mga filmmakers dyan. Ayan. So, support. And, ano pa, masasabi ko. Ayan, follow your heart sometimes. You don't have to think. Ayan. Sabi nga ni Guru. And the message of the story, the film itself. So, minsan, puso-puso lang. Wala nang utak na kailangan. Ayan.
Ganun ba yun?
Yun.
Pamilya din. Pamilya din naman, hindi lang kapuso. Pinasok pa. Nako, alam mo nag-uumpisa na Kay na humihina yung internet mo kaya magpaalam na nga
True.
tayo.
Gosh.
Yes.
Go Claude.
At yan ang kabuuan ng ating kwentuhan ngayong gabi. Samahan po ninyo kaming muli sa susunod na linggo para sa isa na namang masayang balitaan at balitaktakan. At mula rito sa Vietnam, ako po si Claude.
Mula naman dito sa Singapore, ako po si June. Guru, please just stay there. We will take a picture after this. We're just doing some extra right now. Okay?
And yes, ako naman po si Kay. Ito ang programang ginawa ng Overseas Filipino mula sa kapwa Overseas Filipino. Ito ang
Starbuzz Live.
Live.
Paalam everyone. Thank you for watching our program. Please do like and share this video. Don't forget to watch our other videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Salamat Karita J.